Previously on T-Man 978.
Brick right there. And we have that. Yeah, nice. Yay.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Thanks to Matt the Bot Supplier, I'm able to review Fans Toys 31D Smokey, aka Stunticon Dragstrip, who is a Decepticon. Inside of the packaging, you get an optional face, fake driver, card, instruction manual, and 2 handguns, as you can see right there. The artwork is nice on the packaging as normal. And yeah, there's that. Here's this bio, if you want to pause and read that. Alright, it's Fans Toys, so of course it's nicely painted and it feels like a premium figure when you pull it out of the packaging. I actually like him. I like the way he looks. I think it is really perfect. Oh, let me shut this. I'll talk about that later. But it's not a problem, but I'll talk about that later. Yeah. Since this is my figure, I'm leaving that sticker on. For the anal people who care about that or worry about that, the fact that they're still on. But yeah, he looks nice. Face is cartoon accurate. When you open it, these ears are folded back. You'll see me fold them during transformation. And there's a clip behind this knee. That clip isn't up. So you have to lift it up and pull the clip out and put that on. Those are the 2 things you have to fix out of package. Guns, nicely painted. Scoop right there. Let's see if something can fit on there. The peg hole seems to be wider than your normal typical flight stand, so it's too loose for Optimus Prime's MP44's blast effect right there. And I can't get siege stuff on it. When it comes to aesthetics, I have one main problem. He has those elbow joints that are in the bicep instead of being in the elbow. So when you lift the elbow up, it hides the bicep. I mean, it's not horrible since you still have this part of the arm, that part of the bicep. But the elbow, they should have had a secondary joint right there. I wish they did, because I hate when that covers that. I say that a lot on my channel. And it doesn't have the typical Fans Toys hinge swivel. It's a ball joint. I mean, compared to some of the... Let me get his body straight. Compared to some of the other figures, his head is looking decently up, but I wish it could look up more than that. This ball joint is extremely limited. But outside of that, I don't really have too many problems with the robot mode. Let's show you the other articulation. The arms can go out to there, but there is a secondary kind of like ratcheted or friction joint, so the arm can go up higher if you like. And it can rotate, of course. Bicep swivel right there. I showed the elbow, and of course you get the Fans Toys fingers where each finger is indivisible with a little knuckle right there, and the thumb is on a ball joint. Getting this type of thumb around the weapon is kind of difficult. It doesn't have ab crunch really, but I'll show you a workaround. It can swivel. Tight out of package, it's going to feel like you're going to break it. The legs can go out to the side all the way right there. Can come forward all the way, go back all the way, swivel right here. Because of the molded or sculpting, it bumps right there. But that's about all you need. Bends right there, and as you hear, it is that soft fake ratchet system right there. Ankle pivot all the way. As far as any other articulation out of the toe, you would have to untransform it. Then you can kinda make this go down, kinda make it go up, but that's about that. And you can move this if you want a little bit more heel support right there, but it doesn't really help too much. There is one aesthetic thing, like he has some gold die cast up in there. This knee on the left knee is completely different. I don't know what that's about. It's not in the instructions. When I was on Pig for Life's live stream, he said he was going to mention that or whatever. If he did mention it, I can't remember what he said. So if you want to check out his live stream on this guy, yeah, just be warned that it's a live stream. He cut himself handling the thing, and he complained several times about bleeding on the thing without getting a daggone band-aid. So prepare yourself. It's probably for the combined mode, but that is weird. Why just that one leg for combined mode? It is like completely 100% different, but to transform them, you don't have to do anything differently to get them into car mode. I almost forgot to show this off. Each one of these seems to have a different way of doing this. You need to pop his cap off. Then you can pull his face off. Put the new face on. And put the cap back on. And now here he is. Smirking. I like it. He gonna keep that face on for the rest of this. As you can see here, he is a big boy. Almost tall as Cyclonus, and Cyclonus is very tall. Here's an average car bot size right there. And if you are unfortunate and don't have any Masterpiece figures, here is a Voyager class figure right there. So he's tall. I do have this guy, but stay tuned. I'm transforming him after I turn him into a car and back. Let's show you the other piece of tricky articulation you can try. Pull this open, like kind of reach your fingers in here. I was able to open it by like doing this, but I think I made the steering wheel pop off, which may not be actually in there tight. It is actually really hard to get your fingers up into here. So I would definitely suggest having a spudger on hand. Okay, open that up. Open that up. All right, spudger. I'm gonna have a link in the description called Action Figure Enhancers. But basically, I'm opening this and untabbing it from there on both sides and kind of lifting this out. Now he has a joint right there for transformation, and it might be for something else as well. Once you get it past there, you can wrap this stuff back around, get it back into place, shut this, which I didn't do at the beginning of this video. I did all this for the thumbnail. And now you can get a fake ab crunch, but you can't really turn the waist much before it hits. But at least you got a workaround. This actually grabs up into there, stopping you from having any type of ab crunch. If they could have come up with a different method or whatever and put this onto some type of ratcheting system, but given the way this is shaped, I guess they had no other way to go, and at least it keeps him as a solid robot. So there you go with that. Transformation. You want to open the arm up, which this is tricky. It opens up right here. It like kind of snaps into place well, so getting that off of there is difficult. Yikes. This hinge right here, and this is loose once you open it up. That's weird because it's really tight otherwise. Rotate that this way, shut this, bring this up, but you have to rotate the arm like this so that this piece right here will go into that cavity when you shut it. And you have to really make sure that you clamp onto that, because that keeps that shut very securely, which is good. You can lift this up like that now, to be honest. Same stuff over here. Get the arm straight. It is kind of difficult, like I said. Rotate this with the hands shut like that. Bring this up. rotate this around so we can get that into there and clamp that tight. Lift this up. The ears on the head needs to shut, and like I said, this is how it comes packaged, so make sure you have that pulled out. If you just pull it out and don't even care about transforming it before you start taking pictures and putting it on the internet and make some Transformer fan really triggered. Lift the crotch up right here. Once you do that, you can rock this down to that position right there, and these pegs go into different slots right there. Legs are very involved. I'm going to open this up, peg that there, and shut this peg down. Open this up, peg it there, shut that peg down. And now we need to open this up, which I don't believe they mentioned in the instructions. Open that up, and this is tabbed like really securely right here. You can lift that up, and there's a piece of styrofoam in there. Lift that up, and while we're here, I'm going to put the foot like this, and this wheel right here lifts up, fits into this position right there, and here, I forget which way it rotates. It needs to rotate up that way. All right, and now we can accordion the leg together like that. And before we mess with things right here, get this foot up here because it's a fan story step. Get it right here past this. We can rotate or push the foot forward like that. Pull this out, rotate this here, and if you're not up past a certain point, that's why you can't get this foot past there. So now we need to lower this hinge, double hinge, down and get this to groove into that area right there. Now we can move these exhaust things down. Once we do that, we can go ahead and shut this and clamp this around its new pegs. Yay! Then we can shut this right here. Same stuff over here. Open that up. Go ahead and dislodge this and open that. Over here, I am going to move the foot in, pull the wheel out right here and set it into there. And now we're gonna rotate this into that orientation, making sure that that is there. Move the foot outward, pull this on the front of the toe out, lift it into this orientation, rotate this hinge, and then move this double hinge down so that we can get this into that area right there. Move the exhaust out, accordion the knee, and let me look at this. I haven't looked at that. Yeah, that's weird. But anywho, accordion the knee, wrap this around, get that pegged in good in both peg areas. Shut this, move this all together, peg that together securely. Now we can rotate the waist. Open this up, open that up. I'm gonna get the arms out the way. So, and like I said, Spudger, or if this is my transformation video, link to Spudgers or action figure enhancers in the description if you want to see Spudgers and a whole bunch of other things you can have for action figures. Get that out. And now we can, it's like pegged into two places. This is pegged in, and then there's a peg that pegs into the side right there. Once you do that, we can actually lift this out and separate it. And we can go ahead and rotate this like this, rotate that like that, but I'm not gonna mess with that. Turn it into this orientation. Rotate this up like this. We can go ahead and shut this over his face. Okay, we're good to go right there. Put the arms like this, and now the arms can shift downward like that. Shift that down. The shoulder joints are scary tight, and there is a peg right there that can go into there. It already did it automatically on that side, thank goodness. Now up here we can rotate these joints into this orientation. Shut. Actually, don't shut that yet. Get this together like this. Tab. It's one of those overlap tabs on the back, but it's a come together tab right here. Now we can shut this tight on both sides. Getting it loose is not as scary as that seemed to put it down, because you can just lift it up easily right there. And now here is the really hard part. Lift this up, bring that down. There's a lot of die caster here, I haven't been talking about it. Flip this end, you see the steering wheel come out right there. That steering wheel seems to not be attached extremely well, but we need to get it angled like that. And those two tabs went in, but getting these tabs right here in was the killer for me. Because, yeah, it's like you gotta pull out. It's that fans toy step, that jabber step. But get it in there, squeeze, and then this pegs in right there in the back. But we are good to go. It is a IndyCar, whatever, and he is really wide. Looks like this right there, really clean. These exhaust things went up, but that's super duper clean. It becomes a nice solid car, pretty much just like the other Fans Toys Stunticons. Rolls well, as you can see, because of the rubber tires. So looks really, really nice. Super nice. I haven't actually done this yet, but you can put this fake driver right there. There you go. It's kind of loose, but yeah, that's good enough. Gun storage, these handles don't fold up like you would normally do. There's a little hole right there, as you can see, and there's a little peg right there. So you're supposed to like peg it into the hole, and then this like grooves into a little tiny slot right there. So, but you get the top one in first. Oh, Jesus. Get the top one in first and then slant that in. But I really like that. I like the way that looks with the two guns. That is nice. Here he is next to you. The X-Transbots one. And as you can see, is way significantly wider. But yeah. And it has multiple shades of yellow, just like this. This has gold. That's a more orangey yellow. I don't know if you can really tell with my lights and the light settings, but yeah, you can see it. It all looks good. I like, this is a darker yellow too, but it all comes together in person to me. It looks nice. All right, here he is next to X-Transbot's Overheat right here. Overheat has a little bit more point of articulation than this guy. I completely forgot about, because I had him stuck as a car for a minute, because he has some scary points in this transformation. But back is cleaner right there, as you can see. You don't have all this junk hanging off. But like I said, this guy has double jointed elbows. Like I was saying, I wish this one had, but it has some other issues. I have a whole complete review on this guy. Like this stupid crotch piece coming off, and he does have an ab crunch, but this definitely feels cheap and way more fiddly. And the neck articulation is a little bit better. It doesn't maybe look better aesthetically, but there you are. This guy is slightly shorter than Mirage, so yeah. But anywho, I like this figure. I wish I would have chose the Fans Toys Stunticons over X-Transbots at the beginning, but now Motormaster is too freaking expensive. All of them are expensive. I don't know if they're gonna re-release everything, and I personally give up. So I appreciate Matt for letting me borrow these. I still do have his Wild Rider, but when the last guy comes out, the Dead End, he's gonna send me the Motormaster and what's his name, Breakdown, so I can compare everything together. And I don't know how it's gonna be combined. I guess the last one is gonna come with the combiner parts, so maybe, I don't know. Stay tuned to my channel. I like them. I like both modes and the transformation. Oh boy. Ah boy. I filmed the reverse transformation and I forgot that step. Holy crap. Anywho, I like them, like I said. Stay tuned to see more on my channel. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos.